regard. That's one thing that I feel like a lot of people sort of sleep on Incineroar's behalf. On top of that, that Nair as well too. That Nair, super strong. Frame 5, of course. -6 on shield. One of the safer options that Incineroar brings to the table. So we're going to see if it's chest day in this match, bro.
But you know, also as far as get off me tools go, I've seen Skyjay go for so many lariats when he recognizes the laggy option from his opponents. But you know, on the matter of down tilt at the ledge especially, ShinyMark has been doing something that I have not seen too many Pikachu players do. Like usually they do it to style, but Pikachu has the tools to camp, not to the same extent as Sonic, but I do think that if you're beneath the stage, you can see the quick attack, right? Like ShinyMark will get from one side of the stage to the other, and particularly Incineroar cannot catch up to that. So ShinyMark gets the read as to what Skyjay is going to do with the down tilt. He should be able to get to the other side of the stage safely by traveling beneath it.
Yes, absolutely. Again, just when it comes to the footwork, I mean, Pikachu is certainly way more blessed in that regard. But it's that offstage gameplay that I'm really worried about, I feel like, on Skyjay's behalf. I mean, the mark of a really good Pikachu is not the on-stage game. Damn it, it's the off-stage presence. And as you can see right now, Skyjay trying his absolute hardest to keep this fight towards center stage. And if I'm going to move to the corner, it's because I'm moving the party there. The party's not moving me. There's a neutral special, back throw. You know what's about to go down, bro. You better get them paws back on the solid ground.
You can kind of feel the T-jolts coming in as well, but ShinyMark decides to hold back, knowing that Skyjay was going to boost himself on the platform. So just really good spatial awareness from ShinyMark. However, this is the first time where we're going to see what I just told you. He goes to the other side of the stage from beneath, and Town and City is huge. Skyjay and Incineroar, he does not have the speed to catch him, but guess what? You can just put up your hitboxes, and that's it.
My God, yeah, I mean, again, I guess Incineroar, I definitely know. Incineroar has the luxury of trading, so when you want to throw finesse out the window and just start going for some straight hits, Pikachu certainly has to work around that. Okay, nice. First hit on Nair, frame 3. We're going to go for that down smash. What's going on? What type of party is this? Okay, Incineroar said, I need space, bro. Air dodges up. Smart. Okay, down there in the corner. This is not where you want to be. Always anticipating that Nair out of shield, that frame 3. Excuse me, not frame 3, but that neutral special option. Very scary option right here. Wow, scary business, man. Wow, I mean, it just felt like a good situation, a good interaction met by an even better one.
For sure, and ShinyMark with just an up air to finish things off. Also, Skyjay usually banking on the second hit of up B to find some stocks, to find some spikes. Of course, Pikachu is going to be one of the hardest characters to do that against. The spikes do not usually affect the mouse too much, especially at early percent. Talk about a wall. This time calling out the recovery instead of the get up.
Yeah, he said, you shall not pass here, my friend. And that was the offstage presence that we were kind of talking about before. I mean, I kind of got wrapped up into the onstage gameplay. Which, you know, I'm letting the theory crafters do what they're supposed to do, okay? I just still feel like the offstage gameplay belongs to ShinyMark! That's right! The shiniest of the Pikachus right here, my friend. You ain't coming back to this stage. Skyjay getting taken for a complete ride. That down air doing absolute damage right now.
Marcus reluciente. Marcus brillante. A Marcus who shines like no other when using Pikachu. And I think he is, I mean, playing this confidently, he already found a way to mitigate the down tilt play from Skyjay. He only took a few traits here and there that were anti-spacing tools. Like when he was trying to approach with neutral air, for instance, Skyjay was ready with the revenge and everything. He actually got 2 revenges at some point. And Marcus did not need too much damage from that. He only got hit by the up B once. But, you know, the elements are there. ShinyMark has already found a way to play around so many of Skyjay's tools. But I will tell you one thing. How many whips did you see?
That's a good question.
Not too many.
Not too many,
That's what I'm trying to get at. Usually Skyjay plays the first match with very few special attacks.
That's right. And you know what? I'm really glad you brought that up because those special attacks really set the tone for how the set's going to go. And if you lean into those too early, you know, you might show your hand in a way where you might want to save some of those options for those final moments. And unfortunately, it's just a little late to the party, on some of those options. ShinyMark definitely making them pay for it, dragging them down there with that Nair. But hold on. Here's down throw, here's forward. There's that down tilt in the corner I was talking about from before. Okay, ShinyMark has to be very careful with that. Okay, dancing around, not allowing him to go for Nair out of shield, looking for all these cross-ups. Ugh. Okay, come here.
You know, ShinyMark is also kind of reading the fact that maybe the Laurel Whip is going to come through. That's the purpose of that forward smash, very likely. Skyjay, though, preferring to go for just dash attacks. If he whiffs that Laurel Whip, he's going to be exposed so much, especially at this percent. It could lead to an early death. And, of course, again, not too many special attacks. He whiffs another Laurel Whip. This time he is safe, but he is not going to live for too long if Shiny continues like this. Okay, the up B, not going to take him down.
Okay, wait a minute. Catches him in midair right there. Goes for the forward throw. Oh, okay, goes for it. Okay, a lowland whip. We got those. Okay, the good neutral reset too. Just looking to create himself a little bit of space. Dash attack comes through. Thunder Jolts right now trying to really set the tone. Okay, very smart option right here. Alleviating some of this pressure right now. That down tilt. Spelling trouble. Good Lord, trouble. There, right in your face. Love that dash attack again. This is exactly what I love to see right here from Skyjay. Just having the options needed to burst right in. Really both sides too. Don't want to take anything away from ShinyMark. Getting a lot off his dash attack as well too. Ooh. Wait a minute.
Fed into by a T-Jolt as well. We have seen a few matchups now in which many characters have options against projectiles, PSI Magnet for Nis, for instance, and in this case, Revenge from Incineroar, but I don't think there's too much of a reason to go for Revenges against the T-Jolts. Even if they are telegraphed, you would rather just catch one of those aerials, kind of like this one, but of course, ShinyMark able to take him down! Not quite the stock, but I don't think he's making it back. Yeah, goodbye, sir.
Whoa, he said, you ain't airborne, my boy. Unfortunate enough, not going to be able to get back to the stage, and it all started with that back air. See, here I was thinking ShinyMark was a little bit more hesitant on tossing out some of these aerials, just because not all of them are airtight. But that first hit on back air, frame 4, that's going to be difficult for Incineroar to deal with, and that's where the party and the fun really gets started right there. Getting him off stage, nah, we're chilling, bro. I'm up being through that. Another forward air, come on.
And with only 40%, there's no way that ShinyMark was going to lose his stock off of the second hit of the up B as well. Incineroar, oh, he's finally going to catch the rat, but not going to be the stock just yet. The race is also building up, and this time, Skyjay is not even going to try to reach him in the edge to go for the down tilts. He would rather just wait for the eventual quick attacks, which is also a big a big habit of Pikachu players sometimes. They go for too many quick attacks. Eventually they get called out for it. Not the case for ShinyMark yet. He keeps dancing around Incineroar a lot, but this might just come through. I'm sure that Skyjay is looking into how to punish those quick attacks on stage.
That's right, no doubt about it. You got to keep the dance moves fresh, and ShinyMark doing just that. Another back air, again, just creating himself so much space. There's the down air, and my goodness, I mean, a masterclass of how to deal with Incineroar. Really, I just had to deal with the off-stage presence in general. ShinyMark, of course, just not letting up. On stage, the boxing match, ShinyMark knows his points of access. Hey, this is where I put on the pressure. This is where I back off a little bit. But it's what happens when you get Incineroar off stage is where ShinyMark really starts to shine. That nair, that back air, and most notably in that Game 1 situation, that down air has been so detrimental right here. Whether it hits sour or sweet on Incineroar's behalf, it's just not a good time for Skyjay. This is a rough one, most definitely, but we will see, because I'm going to be honest with you, Toon. We have seen some rough matchups for Incineroar, okay? Incineroar, as scary of a character that he is, his matchup spread pretty top-heavy, if I may say so myself. Skyjay, more than Incineroar, has always found a way to persevere forward. We're going to see if he can really lean into that energy right now versus ShinyMark.
We will see if this is the rule or the exception. There are a few matchups in particular, namely Ice Climbers. I remember the first time that Incineroar and Skyjay fought off against Big D. That was destruction. Always catching only one climber and the other smashing. Now this one, though, is a great start for him. The up B is going to spike ShinyMark, and that's a lead for the player from Mexico.
Okay. Pikachu, untimely demise right there. Ash wasn't around to save him. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. You already know. If it ain't airtight, okay, you know I'm pressing down B. I'm going to eat those little combos up. Okay, spinning those arms in the corner. Okay, you got to watch how you get up off that ledge.
Uh-oh. Well, that was a pretty fast one. Almost a stock, not quite it yet, but, you know, ShinyMark is definitely trying to checkmate Incineroar upstage a lot. Skyjay mixing up his sub B especially, and yes, he is a master of Incineroar's recovery, but there are still limitations, namely against the Thunder. I think the Thunder in particular has been ShinyMark's best option to put up the wall against Skyjay, and then he either gets spiked or he just does not come back. Maybe the up throw will also be a kill option later down the line.
Oh my God, yeah, maybe so. I mean, I certainly would like to see, you know, another thing I really am happy about seeing is, you know, Incineroar right now, Skyjay, what he's doing with this lead is not, I mean, it is a pretty commanding lead. Given the matchup spread, he could lose this stock very quickly. But I think what happens is when you give a character like Incineroar the lead, now you know I have to approach, and I might even have to overextend a little bit to get this stock taken. That's the game Skyjay wants you to play. The ShinyMark giving us that less is more mentality. Going to go for the up throw off the top of the screen. Let's see if we can bring this thing back. There's the down tilt, boom, right into the nair.
Cross-examination here in the edge trap situation. I mean, ShinyMark being so high in percent means that he's going to take his approaches twice as low, probably, depending a lot more on the T-Jolts as well. He finally finds his way into Skyjay's area, but the up B burst option has already landed a stock, and now the confirm, finally. We've got the confirm that you were talking about.
That's right. Hey, I knew it was coming. It was just a matter of when at this point. This is Skyjay we're talking about. And as you can see right now, ShinyMark kind of left without answers. Things are starting to trail a little bit out of control. Oh my God, and again, if those combo strings aren't where they need to be, I'm going to up B out of the situation. Okay, the beginning animation of a lowland whip. There's the back throw though. This is where ShinyMark has shown a lot of promise. That corner control and most notably that offstage presence. Down throw. Up air. Ooh. Bye. Adios, my boy.
Another confirmed with the Thunder, and now ShinyMark, I'm not going to say this is a lead. He is behind 100%, but you already saw his checkmates. You already saw where he's going to try to put Skyjay. You already saw how he's going to try to dance around him too. Skyjay throwing every aerial at his disposal. Only now that ShinyMark falls in his area is he able to get a hit, but ShinyMark not doing too well either. This is going to hurt, not the suck yet, or the game, but I think that Skyjay is going to put himself on the board real soon.
I believe so. It's certainly starting to turn into something real good right now for Skyjay. Okay, a bit of an overextension, but you talked about how important it is for him to not overextend with these lowland whips. ShinyMark, doesn't matter what the percentage, he's certainly looking for that. Whoa! Okay, gets to parry a lowland whip. Pikachu starting to bleed out a little bit here. Okay, caught in the corner. Dangerous. That down tilt. That nair. No nair needed. It's the forward air that gets it done. I got options, my boy. 8 frames of destruction courtesy of that forward air. Skyjay looking good.
Calling out the jump on the get-up option. I do believe, however, that if that first stock had not gone as fast as it did, maybe ShinyMark gets the upper hand, but that first exchange just gave Incineroar Skyjay so much momentum going forward. The rest was history. We do get into at least a game 4, however, and Skyjay, of course, breathing in. He's like, okay, I got a few crucial victories. What did he beat? The forwarder in particular, I think, was calling out a lot of the quick attacks from ShinyMark and the attempted neutral airs. He won some exchanges as well. You said he can play for the trade, and I think that Incineroar is heavy enough and strong enough with the revenges that he can bank on those all day.
That's right. You know, I feel like when that finesse gameplay doesn't quite pay off in dividends as it probably does on the Incineroar Pikachu spreadsheet, that's when ShinyMark kind of starts to struggle a little bit. When it comes to the comboing, when it comes to the strings, when it comes to getting Incineroar off stage, ShinyMark says, hey, this is a walk in the park for me. But what happens is when those percents start to trail on a little bit too long, that's where things get a little scary, a little dicey for ShinyMark, because now, you know, Skyjay's already thrown finesse out the window. This is Incineroar, for God's sake. I do have some strings, but I'm most namely looking for these stray hits. And those stray hits paying off in a big way right now for Skyjay. Another game on the board right now. Battlefield is the name of the stage. Let's see what we get. 2 games still on ShinyMark's behalf.
Feeling like a great start for him. Is he going to gimp him? Not quite yet. Incineroar is able to come back. Skyjay alive and kicking, but he is going to take a lot of punishment. Maybe a Thunder coming in. No, Incineroar got to make it back to the station. Now ShinyMark is in a very dangerous position. He's going to regrab soon, and there you go. Not quite nicking it to the down tilt. He gets the second one, though. Neutral connects. A lot of damage on ShinyMark, though.
That's right. A lot of damage indeed, and this is just not the spot you want to be in, though. But I got to give it to ShinyMark, just being just relentless in this corner. That forward air doing a big thing for him right now. Exactly what I love to see. Frame 11 on that. Really good option. Very active as well, too. Going to be hard to air dodge through that. Nice. Gets the drag down there. Back here. We off stage with it. But let's see if he can capitalize the way he's supposed to. Okay, ShinyMark, yeah, I know my win condition. One thing about me, bro, best believe I'm a nair out of this shield. You better back up.
Either that or maybe a Lariat. Granted, it's a little bit riskier. Back throw, though, this is, yeah, it is going to do it. I thought the DI was good on ShinyMark's side, but the back throw becomes another big option, especially because they play so often on the ledges. I mean, you keep telling me about the down tilts, for instance, but Skyjay can still just turn around for ShinyMark to play in a different area. Neutral to push him back a little bit longer, and that is another possible combo throw.
Oh, God, this is just anything but good right now for ShinyMark, and this is good for you know, Skyjay with the way he's playing right now, knowing, again, I have the lead. Even if the matchup is not in my favor, what I do with the lead, what I have to force you to do, certainly works out in my favor. However, though, ShinyMark leaning into these Thunder Tilts, I'm liking it, slowing this match down, understanding me being aggressive, me trying to lean into my great frame that Pikachu has, not working out. I'm going to let the damage come to me. Once I get Incineroar off stage, this is where I can really open up. Boom. Goes for the throw, up here, back here. What's going on? What's going on out here?
Another one of those soaks that he's got to take swiftly. Yes, sir. Goodbye. You've got the upbeat to take me down early. I've got the Thunder to take you down early, and the backers to boot. So that's a lead for the Guatemalan player once again. He is really close to sending the Pueblan player into loser's bracket. Shoutouts to the fact that they're Tom and Jerry, by the way.
That's right. Tom and Jerry, Itchy and Scratchy. Okay, we have seen this sort of narrative written out in a lot of different mediums, and it's happening right here in front of our very eyes in Smash Ultimate. ShinyMark right now playing this one as safe as he possibly can. He knows a stray hit could spell trouble. There's the forward air. Frame 11. Wait a minute. Okay, nothing. Okay, looking for the ledge trump. Nair. Oh, no, you can't overextend. You can't whip any of those. I'm scared of this. I said I'm still afraid of this. Down tilt. Come here.
There.
Ugh!
Get over here, boy.
My
and
God.
that is the final stock of this match. Could be the final one for Skyjay as well, but you do have the menace of a game number 5. Skyjay now a lot more eager to go for the lariat as well. It does take ShinyMark off of him, but he's still punished for it, so gonna have to go for that at much higher percents, even as a kill condition, but it feels like the game is gonna come in. Oh my God, are you serious? The side B!
No, he did not. Alolan Whip. Oh! He's chilling. Okay.
He's cooking.
He's cooking right now in the kitchen right now, cooking it up the right way. I'm loving these back airs again. First hit on that frame 4. Safe option, trying to dance around Incineroar's shield. Skyjay not having any of it. ShinyMark has in the back of his head.
Oh!
And so...
Game
oh
5!
my goodness, goodbye.
Game
Had in the
5.
back of his head. He knew how important it was to not play with Skyjay in the corner. Skyjay making him pay for it. That Alolan Whip coming out at the 11th hour. Game 5 situation here, friends.
Victory for ShinyMark. That's going to put him now 2 games in a row, 2 losing games in a row. I mean, Skyjay, dude, the stamina to, you know, kind of experiment. He knew he had some games at his disposal. He knew to play the first game with barely any special attacks, and now that has paid off big time. We're back in Battlefield, though. I do believe that if ShinyMark is able to checkmate him again with the Thunders, that's just going to be history, but Skyjay has been mixing up his recovery so well.
He has.
He has been using the upbeat very early, too, and he still makes it back.
And I think what's starting to happen, too, is that Skyjay's just presence, especially on the stage, is forcing ShinyMark to maybe second-guess some of his strings. It feels like Pikachu's a little out of rhythm right now. Had a lot of, oh, you got it. You better parry that last hit. Great stuff on ShinyMark's behalf. Great situational awareness. Right, that's right. The situation called right there for that down air. ShinyMark, of course, rising to the occasion. He said, my on-stage combos might not be there, but you can bet your bottom dollar. Off-stage is where I really come to shine. Ooh.
Catches a call out on the up smash too. Not going to be successful for Incineroar, and Skyjay now forced to stand back. Bank it all on the down tilts again. Man, ShinyMark just so good at running around him. Wait a minute, he lands right in front of that?
Wow. Okay, just a bit of a whiff, but maybe this goes back to what you talked about before too. Getting a little bit more predictable, a little out of sync and rhythm with your quick attacks. And that right there, of course, costing ShinyMark a whole entire stock right now. Getting back towards center stage, exactly where he wants to keep this match until the percent start to call for him to get him off stage. There's that up air, another nair as well. Okay. Oh, delicious. I'll take that. Okay, the immediate revenge. Right to, oh, yeah, that down tilt. Getting busy!
Whoa!
Oh, my
almost
goodness.
a checkmate.
I'm out of my seat right now for that. That would have been something messy, something mean. Okay, Skyjay cooking it up right now, but I can't help but to feel like ShinyMark right now looking as strong as ever. That frame 9 down tilt coming through. The party starter in the corner on Skyjay's behalf, but there's the down air. There's the nair. First hit 3 frames. Ooh. What's going on? Yeah, I'm anti-airing. I can do that.
Not quite the thunder hit from ShinyMark. They are still both in their second stock, however. Not a huge lead for either. Down tilt to put him up stage again, and ShinyMark keeps banking on those downers that he can't yet find. But the forward tilt is going to give him another chance. He knows how to read the Alola Whip too. Ah! That's the stock! And Skyjay is 1 stock away from winners finals against Spargo.
We're even! Whoa, easy come, easy goes. That's how that saying goes, Toon. Keeping this one as dead even as they possibly can. 1 stock apiece, crowd coming alive. First hit right there. Back air, nothing connects. Looking good. Center stage right now. Okay, no platform mix-up. There's the nair. Looking good. Down tilt in the corner. Been getting a lot off of that. All right, both sides playing very safe. Up tilt, nair. Frame 3 on that first hit. That's right, we got the loops, my boy.
That is going to add up some damage to Skyjay, but guess what? Just 1 lariat is going to make things about even, and now a lead full on for the Pueblan player. You've got Jerry running circles around Tom right now. Oh no, but the whip grab, that would have been huge for ShinyMark.
He may have been a little hesitant. Probably wanted to go in for the dash grab. Very, very good that he did not. Don't want to be on the receiving end of those Incineroar arms, that's for darn sure. Okay, directional air dodge back, another nair out of shield. Playing this one very safe. There's the forward air. Okay, we're airborne. Nice, no Alolan Whip. I believe that's what ShinyMark was positioned and ready for. There's the back air. We off stage. We still got to jump. Oh, another back air.
No jump now.
No jump here this time. Okay,
oh, but he does make it back.
Okay, no down tilt. There's the nair. Up smash. That's going to be enough to do it. And the pop-off on ShinyMark. Looking good right here as he closes that out in a nail-biting finish on Skyjay.
You still got a Pokemon victory over here, everybody. ShinyMark is now in winners finals. This is the furthest he has ever made it in a major. And that's why he pops up so hard. He is now going to face up against Spargo. Oh,
Whoa,
no, he broke his headphones.
Oh, he popped off too hard.
Oh.
He popped off too hard. Broke the headphones. My God.
Headphones feeling that for sure, but you know what? He can fix them up. It's like, yeah, GG's for my headphones. But still, I think it was worth it, man. You got to winners finals.
Hey, you know what? Small price to pay, all right? Great pop-off. Expect to see that in the highlight reel at the Smash Seas at SmashCon 2024.
Yeah.
Both sides, you know, just really leaning into this electrifying gameplay that the whole crowd was certainly expecting. Skyjay, of course, played complete out of his mind, but ShinyMark saying there will not be a reverse 3-0 here, my friends. I'm shutting that down in a major way. Great stuff to both of those two players. Hey, wait a minute.
Oh.
That's not us.
You're
Who's that?
Okay, there we go. Those are us.
That's right. Okay, almost though. But hey, big shout out, of course, to the fact that, you know, we're doing two productions, of course, the English stream and the Spanish stream. Very important that we have that. We're loving the representation on the mic here these days. Want to see certainly more of that, friends. Use this term as an incentive. If you're thinking about getting into commentary, I encourage you to most definitely do it, friends. Want to see more of that.
Gotta love that. And of course, I mean, we have had the simultaneous streams in both English and Spanish this entire time. This is just a restream of the image that you see in the Spanish stream anyway. So you are not missing out on one single second of the action. All of that is local wiring, thankfully, and we've got no latency in place. And also, I'm just going to give a quick shout out to production teams in Mexico in general, because they usually bank it a lot more on having multiple streams instead of just a quad stream.
Yes.
You know, not trash talking quad stream. I think they're great for you know, recording some VODs that you will not see on stream.
Of course.
But when you replace the side streams with that, I mean, you kind of take away a lot of opportunities, right? So Smash Factor, for instance, had 6 streams at some point.
Oh my God.
All with different casters.
My God.
So there's a lot of work into these productions.
He said one thing about us, we're gonna stream us some Smash. Don't play with me. Hey, that's what I'm here to see. Okay, great stuff right here, of course, from the production team. I can't stress it enough. Our jobs, I mean, we've been doing this so long, pretty easy, and you know, if I may say so myself, but it's production, it's the staff that are really the